Hello friends, welcome to India Today Tech, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Honor 7X. The phone is priced under 15,000 rupees, and in other countries as well you can get it for under $230. The USP of the phone is that in this price you're getting an 18:9 screen which has very thin bezels and a full HD resolution. But does the phone give a good overall impression? We're going to take a look in this video. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button below. Let's get started. Honor 7X is a phone that looks similar to the Honor 9i and the Honor 8 Pro, which is a good thing. It has a chic metal unibody design that is slim and not very heavy despite its sturdy build quality. The fingerprint scanner placed at the back is reachable and you can do other stuff with it like bring down notifications panel or click a picture. It is also a comfortable phone to hold, for the edges are rounded and so are the corners. But it's not an easy phone to use with one hand thanks to its big display. So the two good things about the phone is that you get a sturdy build quality and an 18:9 screen with very thin bezels and full HD resolution. Let's also take a look at the display quality on the device. The display on Honor 7X is bright, vivid, punchy and has good viewing angles. And the 18:9 aspect ratio lends itself well to gaming and multimedia consumption. The only chink in the armor is the color temperature, which is a bit too warm. And just like the Honor 9i, the 7X does not allow YouTube videos to fill up the whole screen, which is quite disappointing to say the least. Its UI does allow you to stretch applications which do not natively support the tall 18:9 aspect, but that doesn't happen with the YouTube app. The single loudspeaker on the phone is also pretty underwhelming, especially on a device with gorgeous display geared towards multimedia consumption. So the display is good, and on paper as well, the Honor 7X has good specs. It has Kirin 659 chipset under the hood with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, which is also expandable. But does that mean good performance? Honor 7X runs on Android 7.0 Nougat with company's custom EMUI 5.1 skin on top. Our experience with Honor 9i was riddled with lags and slowdowns. While the 7X fares slightly better on performance front, there is still some way to go. To be fair, the Honor 7X handles day-to-day use like casual web browsing, social media use and taking the occasional picture quite well. It is only when you push the phone a little that certain slowdowns come to the fore. There is an inherent choppiness in the experience, the blame of which lies to an extent in the software. To an extent because the gaming on the phone also stutters. We noticed lags in simplest of games like Subway Surfer, which is not a difficult task for even a sub 10,000 rupee phone. So then it was not surprising that heavier titles like Asphalt 8 would not be easy going on the phone. There are constant frame drops and it feels like you are running a high-end game on low-end hardware. So on the Emotion UI 5.1, there's still a lot of optimizations to be done, and the interface is cluttered overall with third-party apps. The only good part about the usage is that the battery on the phone lasts long. The phone misses out on fast charging, so it does take a lot of time to charge fully, but then again you get good battery backup. We got 4 to 5 hours of screen on time, which means that you will be able to get a full day of usage on the device. And with a phone of display with this size, it's a great thing. Now let's take a look at the cameras of Honor 7X that Huawei has advertised so extensively. While the Honor 7X does not follow in the footsteps of Honor 9i that comes with 4 cameras, it does carry forward the rear dual camera setup seen on the Honor 6X. This time around, Honor has paired a primary 16 megapixel sensor with a secondary 2 megapixel sensor, which has the sole job of capturing depth data. But we found that the rear cameras are underwhelming. Only the images taken outdoors and in well-lit conditions are usable with good detail and sharpness. Otherwise, the quality really suffers in low light, especially with the shots taken indoors. They lack detail and are quite noisy. The autofocus is fast and there's almost no shutter lag that you would expect of a dual camera setup in this price. But still, the camera tends to produce blurry shots and you would need to repeat the process to try and take usable shots again and again. The Honor 7X is definitely not a camera for party animals. Bokeh shots do look decent and are better than those produced by some competitors. However, blurring around the edges of a subject is visible at times and there's still some refinement needed in that. So overall, the Honor 7X is a mixed bag. Specs wise, it does well. It gives you a full HD display with bezel-less design in this price segment. Looks wise also, we have no complaints. But it's only when you start to use the phone that you find that experience is not as good as Huawei advertises it to be. We found that the interface is not very well optimized. There are inherent slowness in opening and closing the apps, and there are even some app crashes as well. Also, the rear cameras were not very impressive. In low light and in daily use as well, we found that the cameras only work good in good lighting conditions. If a full HD display with bezel-less design is not the only thing you are looking for, there are other well-rounded smartphones you can take a look at. For example, the Moto G5s Plus or the Xiaomi Mi A1, both of which offer much better cameras and much faster interface. If you have anything to ask about the Honor 7X, let us know in the comment section below. Also, if you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to get latest videos on technology like this. Thank you for watching.